Welcome to your afternoon Park Life Sport update, and I'm your host, Jacob Phillips. Cheltenham Town travelled to Stevenage this Saturday, looking to win their final League Two fixture of the season. I'm joined by Bill Ledbury, who'll be previewing this fixture and also reflecting on the season as a whole. But first, here's what Michael Duff had to say pre-Stevenage this Saturday.
It's not a bad game to be involved in because obviously Stevenage has still got a squeak in the playoffs. So if we turn up and just think, we'll just go through the motions, we'll get beat again.
Good afternoon, Bill.
Good afternoon, Jacob.
Michael Duff has made it very clear in this morning's press conference that his side need to maintain an air of professionalism ahead of their trip to Stevenage this Saturday. Do you agree with that statement, Bill?
Absolutely. You know, one thing's for sure is the players can't start thinking that they've gone their holidays. As far as their season's concerned, it's mission accomplished for them. They've achieved safety. However, if they can win on Saturday, what that will do is that it'll actually breathe confidence going into next season.
Yeah, I fully agree with that. One thing that Michael Duff said in this press conference this morning is, he would have snapped your hand off to achieve safety this season. Obviously, they've now done that. How would you assess sort of Michael Duff's job this season? How well has he done?
Oh, Jacob, he's done an absolutely fantastic job, hasn't he?
Yeah,
what a fantastic season it's been for Cheltenham. It's been up and down. Obviously, the departure of Gary Johnson at the start of the year. We were actually back at the reverse fixture in October, weren't we, for the Stevenage match where they lost 2-0. They were booed off at half-time, and it looked like relegation was on the cards.
Yeah, I'd say probably their worst performance that I've definitely seen at home this season.
Absolutely, it was a really bad performance from the club. However, over the next 29 games under Michael Duff, they've completely turned it around, and what a job he's done.
Yeah, they've actually picked up 47 points in that time, in those 29 games that you've mentioned. Hypothetically, had Michael Duff been there at the start of the season and things been a little bit different, do you reckon they could have maintained a playoff push this season?
Well, who knows what game we'd be previewing this weekend, Jacob. We'd probably be looking ahead to the playoffs. But yeah, if Michael Duff had started the season, there's absolutely no reason as to why they wouldn't be going for promotion.
Talking about the playoffs there, Bill, as you mentioned, what positions would you say Cheltenham need to earmark to strengthen? Or definitely the striker department, would you say?
Absolutely. They've got Luke Varney, who's been absolutely pivotal for them. He's hit double figures this season. But they're looking a little bit lightweight, aren't they? They've got Manny Duku, who's out on loan at Halifax at the moment. There's rumours he's got some attitude problems at the club. Obviously, they brought in Rakesh Bingham, but it sort of hasn't really worked out for him. I think they've got Luke Varney, but if they can bring another striker in, it'll put them in good stead for next season.
Obviously, Luke Varney has got 14 goals in League Two this season, actually picked up 3 end-of-season awards at the last home game against Cheltenham Town. Do you reckon he's got one more season in? Do you reckon he can do it another season?
Listen, nothing's guaranteed in football, is it, Jacob? But look, what a job he's done. Like you said, 14 goals this year. Remarkable to hit double figures at the time was a poor Cheltenham side. But going into next season, they're playing great football, and if they can get the right deliveries into the box, then, one player that you do want the end of the crosses is Luke Varney.
That's all we've got time for in today's afternoon Park Life Sport update. I've been Jacob Phillips. It's now time to hand over to Emily and Carl back in the studio.